Hey guys, just thought. I usually don't like to drive and do this, but thoughts in my head from questions at chiropractic school and students there, and them seeing what I'm doing and capable of doing already, being a Tri-1 student who typically this should tell you what a typical Tri-1 student at chiropractic college is. Usually a Tri-1 student knows jack shit, right? They may have had an undergrad in exercise science. A lot of times they're just job switches, whatever, or even just going from high school to some random undergrad or just a few college credits into DC programs, right? And that's the big downfall I saw for a lot of physical therapists when I was doing my observation hours too, is going straight through school. You don't learn social skills. You don't learn how to build rapport. You don't learn how to interact with people who are not fellow students or friends or family members or friends of family members, right? It's another thing in student clinic I see here at chiropractic school is like people are working on fellow students, not many strangers, family, friends. They're almost bored sometimes because there's not a lot of people. I mean, if that was me, man, I'd be out there hustling. I mean, when it is me in a few years when I have to do it, I mean, I already have my clientele, which is the main purpose of this video, but the point is, they stand there and try and lecture me on how working on different body types will be challenging, and they're just worried about the body types, but they're not worried about the mental aspect of every person that's going to come through that door and how every single person will be different, and every person will be different every time because it's not the same issue that they're going to have mentally, physically, physiologically, whatever it is when they come and see you, right? And I've already been through this. I've been through this for almost 12 years now. I graduated massage school at 850 hours. That was just the requirement. Or 800 was the requirement. I finished with 850. Average about 1,000 hours a year after that for 5 years. Like, this is the main purpose of the video. This is where I'm going to have my big advantage post chiropractic school. Okay, by the time chiropractic school is said and done, which will be about 2021, and I will be 36 years old. At 20, I was my fattest. 21, I started MMA. 20, yeah, almost 20, yeah, I was 21, still 22, started Arizona State for my undergrad and got my first training certification. Okay, in 2013, I graduated massage school. Right, so add all these years of experience. By the time it's all said and done, I'm essentially going to have about 16 years MMA experience, 15 years training experience, to include about 12 with group fitness, right? Like I opened up from one-on-ones to group fitness, which really, side story, really, that started before I was even a trainer, because to pay gym memberships, my gym dues, I would teach classes at the boxing, MMA gym, whatever. I would teach kickboxing, boxing, right? So anyways, damn near 2 decades of experience, and 1 decade, because 5 years this year and another 3-4 years when I finish, it'll be about 8 years, 9 including massage school itself, because that's where we practice and learn, a palpation experience by the time I graduate. Usually people, even people who are graduating this try, right? My fellow classmates in Tri-1 are complaining how the ones who don't go to club and practice the adjustments are fucking hurting them. This is pretty crazy. If you're ever gonna go to chiropractic school, join the fucking clubs, practice this shit. Don't just worry about the books. The grades don't mean shit, because once you graduate, all that's gonna fucking matter is your results. And if your results is you're hurting people, you're gonna change the fucking mind on what you want to specialize in. It just makes sense. You're gonna put hands on people. You're gonna interact with people daily. Shit, people are talking about 100 clients a day, and kudos to them. They better start learning how to develop their sales side, even turning their Instagram into a business and their brand for what they want to do when they graduate. I've been building mine for 4 years. I just heard Thursday morning a recent graduate, so someone who's already graduated, telling someone who's about to graduate that he should start his business Instagram now. Like, bro, you've been in school for 4 fucking years. What the fuck were you doing? It's like, it's common sense. Build and anticipate where you're going to be in the future. I do a whole nother video on fucking student loans, which I will. I'm going to open up my finances and let you know what I did and how I fucked up on student loans and what I would recommend to do or not to do. Alright, guys? But that's my little rant. I just felt before I forgot, or before I went out of my brain and I didn't think about it again until someone else said something. I just want to share those thoughts. More of a rant than anything. If it makes sense or not, like, comment, dislike, whatever, down below.